We end all of our conversations with a segment we call We Gotta Ask, but you don't have to answer, Caitlin. So it's as simple as that. All righty, Caitlin, you're up, and you don't have to answer these. You can tell us to just fuck off.
NBA viewership is declining, and the reasons might shock you. But could it also be an opportunity for transformation? Today, we're diving deep into Caitlin Clark's revealing insights on the state of the NBA from her conversation on the New Heights podcast. Buckle up, it's going to get real.
Did you see the new NBA All-Star format?
I did.
And how do you feel about this?
Oh, see, that's tough.
4 teams of 8 with one team being the Rising Stars.
So I saw Kevin Durant said this today or maybe yesterday or whenever it was, but they should go back to the East versus West. And that's when I loved it. I think it should be East versus West. Like, that's true All-Stars. Like,
no doubt.
East versus West, battle it out.
That's what it was about.
Yeah. So I think that's what it should be, but obviously not the commissioner.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on board for East versus West. All-Stars. I think that's the whole point of it. That's why you're an all-star. It's the best from the East versus the best from the West. Play each other. See which side's better.
I'm not going to lie. I'm not a fan of any of these in-season tournaments that the NBA is doing.
Yeah. I was actually talking about this today.
How are you not? What is there to not be a fan of?
All the funky floors, and then there's tournaments, and they don't mean crap. Can we just play basketball? Can we just play basketball?
I'm getting like a migraine looking at the neon green floor. But no, I feel like it was a hit the first year, the NBA Cup, or whatever it was, and it kind of like toned down a little bit this year, but. It's interesting. They're trying to spice it up a little bit.
I don't know what team is what team. The jerseys aren't the same. The colors aren't the same. Jason is such an old stubborn dude. This is hilarious.
All righty.
That's funny.
Obviously, Caitlin, you don't need to help with the ratings, but it's been in the news a lot.
Caitlin Clark passionately discusses the All-Star format. Let's start with a major point of contention, the All-Star game. Caitlin Clark argued for the classic East versus West rivalry, emphasizing the spirit of competition that made the event electric. She said, and I quote, "That's why you're an All-Star, the best from East versus the best from West. Isn't that the essence of basketball? What do you think? Are we overcomplicating the All-Star format? Drop a comment and let me know, because this debate is heating up faster than a Steph Curry hot streak."
Recently, that the NBA ratings are down.
Mm-hmm.
Should we brainstorm a few ideas besides changing the NBA courts to bring back ratings into the NBA? What do you think?
That's a great
You're the
question.
marketing major. Come on.
I've been asking a lot of people about this and why they think they're down. But also, like, it's interesting because I'm pretty sure opening day was the NBA's best opening day in a while. So it's interesting. Yeah. And obviously, I think
the Cavs are back, baby. The Cavs are fucking rolling right now. You know what I'm saying? It just makes the league better when Cleveland's thriving.
They're really, really good.
Fucking pulled that out of my ass. They are fun to watch right now.
So, well, let's ask this: what are your suspicions potentially as to why the NBA ratings would be down?
Honestly, like, I feel like the average just like basketball fan doesn't understand how good NBA players are, and they think it looks like they're not trying. I promise you they're trying. They're just like so good. Like, that's why it looks like they're not trying. And obviously the physicality of the league has changed a lot, and I wasn't around when it was like much more physical, and maybe people want more like beef and physicality, and people think it's gotten soft. But I think that's also because the skill has just changed, and like, that's what's great about basketball. Like, it's always evolving. Like, it's going to be different than when MJ played. It's going to be different in 10 years than it is now. So it's hard for me to like put my finger on like why it has gone down. And also, it's competing against a lot of football right now. You have to take that into consideration. Like, football is just, that's America's favorite thing. I think people should I love 3-point shooting. I love seeing guys just like launch threes, but not everybody loves that. So
Caitlin Clark shares her theories on declining viewership. Now here's the juicy part. Caitlin dives into why the NBA is struggling with ratings. People think NBA players aren't trying, but that's because they're that good, she explains. She also points to the league's shift away from physicality and its direct competition with football as key challenges. And she's right, football dominates American sports culture. So, is this a fight the NBA can win? Or is it time to redefine its niche? If the NBA doesn't adapt, it risks losing its edge in the ever-competitive sports market. What's the solution? Let's dig deeper.
I don't know.
What do you think about a 4-point line?
I love that. Let's do it.
That's actually
a great idea.
genius. That is
genius. 4-point line.
How does the criminal justice major come up with the best marketing plan right here?
Sometimes you just got to open your eyes, Jason. Look at the sheet of paper in front of you.
Or we could get like just 2 spots.
Yeah.
What about you're saying that everybody's questioning how physical the game is. What do you think a hockey style fight once a game? Just everybody picks a fighter.
Who doesn't like a
boxing
good
gloves? So
2-minute penalty boxing. You can come back in. You don't get ejected.
That's what I'm saying.
All right.
Dude's got some reach on him.
Bring that physicality
the hockey
back.
guy wants that.
What about like an NBA jam rule where like if you start making like a third bucket, it's worth more.
It's like heating up, like you're on fire.
If you're on fire, it's worth more. So like I don't know. That'd be
That would be cool. That would be cool.
Just made me want to play NBA Jam. Have you ever played NBA Jam, Caitlin?
Yeah, I used to have this like it was like the whole arcade, like the arcade.
That's
NBA
so
Jam.
sick.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Yeah.
Legit.
I haven't played in a while, but yeah.
Is it potentially because they're playing too many games?
I think that's for sure probably something like 82 games on like somebody's body. Like
That's so many.
it's insane. Like they're not practicing a lot. Like it's just hard.
If it's to the point that that your star players are having to take time off, why don't we just play less games?
I know.
So the star players don't have to take time off. Cause I don't know. I feel like the NBA and Major League Baseball grew up in times where ticket sales were was your main source of revenue. And now it's all driven by ad dollars from TV contracts.
Yeah.
So to increase TV revenue, it's like just play less games in more impactful times. I don't know.
Clark and the hosts brainstorm bold suggestions for the NBA. Here's where it gets fun. Caitlin proposed introducing a 4-point line. Imagine the strategic shakeup. She said, let's do it. That's genius. And what about a hockey-style fight or an NBA Jam-inspired rule where shots heat up for extra points? Crazy? Maybe? Effective? Who knows? But these ideas are exactly the kind of bold thinking the NBA needs right now. But seriously, who wouldn't want to see a 4-point dagger? Would that bring you back to watching games? Let me know below.
Yeah, there's definitely ways to solve that. I mean, like 82 games and we play half of that, and that's going to go up as we add more teams to our league.
Yeah.
But like I can't imagine playing 80.
Kansas City's is shopping around for a team.
Patrick trying to bring one. I know. And they got a good basketball arena there. What is it? The Sprint Center?
Oh yeah, Sprint Center.
T-Mobile,
Oh yeah.
or whatever.
We hold the you're right. It golly, you just took me back. It used to be Sprint. Sprint sold to T-Mobile, so now it's the T-Mobile Center.
I knew it was one of them.
Big 12 tourneys there every year.
Yeah, it's a great spot. And then Power and Light District down there, like it would be a great place
Go down
for
there,
great women's basketball. Could be great there.
For sure.
So I'd support it, but yeah, I don't know. I think 82 games is a lot on somebody's body and like mentally, like that's hard. And what is it for football? I mean, you're playing 15 or
you're playing 17 regular
17.
season.
17 and they're
Which
trying
I think
to
is too
add
much.
18
I think the
games.
NBA, I think the NFL should be playing less regular season games, but I'm losing that battle.
And what are you playing, Travis? You're playing like 3 in like 11 days or something like that?
Yeah. So it already started. I'm going to be playing 2 in the next, 8 days?
Yeah.
Like, how do you even
crazy.
prepare for that? Like, that's crazy.
You just put your shoes and pads on just like the other team.
We're in this together.
And you put your face in the fan. You just know it's coming.
We're all in this shit now.
To be honest, we're ending that skit or like the 3 games in 11 days. We're ending it on Christmas. And it's like, who can't get excited to play on fucking Christmas?
That's true.
We didn't last year, and you saw that firsthand. But this year, I think we're ready.
We're going to rebound on Christmas.
on Netflix.
We learned
whatever,
from last year. Yeah, exactly.
Caitlin critiques the NBA's grueling schedule. Finally, Caitlin addressed an issue every player feels, the sheer grind of 82 games. She called it insanely hard on the body and mind. And she's right, fans miss star players due to rest days, and the games often feel less meaningful. So what's the fix? Caitlin suggests reducing the number of games to make each one count. That could drive up the excitement and keep players healthy. But here's the million-dollar question. Would cutting games really solve the NBA's viewership woes? Or is there a deeper problem lurking beneath the surface? Stick around to find out. So, what's the verdict? Caitlin Clark's insights shine a light on the NBA's challenges, ranging from outdated formats to viewer fatigue. But they also offer hope. By embracing innovation, leaning into star power, and maybe even rethinking the season structure, the NBA can turn this slump into a springboard. Imagine a league where every game is a battle, every star shines, and every fan is on the edge of their seat. That's the NBA we all want to see. If you believe the NBA can evolve, smash that like button, subscribe for more in-depth analysis, and share your thoughts in the comments. Let's keep the conversation going, because the future of basketball starts with you.